So another year, another Nintendo Direct. And this one seems like it might be a little bit weird and off, but that's just me. So hello everyone, my name is Will2911 and today I'm gonna be giving you my Nintendo Direct predictions. So Nintendo announced this Direct yesterday. It's going to be focused on Splatoon 2 and on ARMS, Splatoon 1.5 and WiiU Boxing 2.0. Such great games. Yeah, so they're also going to be announcing some 3DS stuff and Switch stuff too, but mainly focusing on these two great games, which are totally not the same as their Wii and Wii U counterparts. But anyways, so on the Splatoon 2 side, I think they're going to be focusing mainly on all the weapons or all the stages, the story mode, maybe some extras, maybe some use of the amiibo, the past amiibo, and maybe some new amiibo because Nintendo wants money. But anyways, yes, those things, especially the story mode, because we haven't seen a lot of the story mode, just some sneak peeks here and there in the trailer. We saw Marie being all emo and sad and dark, so maybe this game will have a darker tone, at least the story mode, in counterpart to the more like happy and edgy, and I know it was a little bit more fun and entertaining in Splatoon 1. The story mode was like kind of funny. It was kind of interesting. It needed a little bit more because I feel it was too short for it. I know Splatoon was about the multiplayer, but Splatoon 2 they really need a good story mode. I hope it has, because I like story modes. I don't know about you, but I only like it when a game focuses mainly on multiplayer. I like it when they focus on different things, and not only multiplayer, but only when you're solo, because some people are playing this like solo, and so you can have something to do when you're on the go with the Switch and stuff like that. ARMS. I've seen some footage about it, some videos. I don't know. I think they're going to announce more fighters for it, more pieces that you can change. Because the thing is, I think you can change the globes and all that stuff, but let's face it, this is just a Wii U Boxing 2.0. It's the same thing. You only have to push. You only have to make the motions with the Joy-Cons, but now you can twist them, and now you can jump, and now you can roll and you can block. I mean, in Wii Sports Boxing, as far as I know, you could block. You could turn your boxing glove so you could make different kinds of punches too. The only thing you couldn't do was select another character or jump, or basically choose another like look, because it was only the Mii's and you couldn't customize a lot of stuff. You could only customize the face of the Mii, and you couldn't even see it until the match was over. And I think that game would have been cool, ported to Switch. I mean, a Wii Sports, a kind of Switch Sports would have been cool to include with the system, but here we have ARMS, and I think it's not gonna be good. I think it's just like a copy of what Wii Boxing was on Wii Sports, and like the port it had on Wii U, which was Wii Sports Club or something. You had to pay a membership to play it, something like it. Now another thing I hope they announce on this Direct is Amiibo. I'm a really big fan of Amiibo. I have like 50 plus or something. I have some Breath of the Wild, I have some Smash, I have some I have the gold and silver Mario ones, I have a blue Yoshi, I have a light glows in the dark Boo, so I think they're going to announce more Amiibo. Aside from ARMS and Splatoon 2, I hope they announce the Fire Emblem amiibo Corin, and apparently there's going to be a female Corin version, so that would be really awesome. Other thing, but the Bayonetta and Cloud amiibo also, because we haven't heard about them since way back when Bayonetta was announced as a DLC in the last Smash Bros. Direct. So yeah, I hope they announce that. Also on amiibo, maybe some new amiibo for the Pikmin 3DS game. I don't know. What else? Maybe for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I hope they also bring out for the 3DS Monster Hunter Stories, because it's been out in Japan for some months. Also, it has some amiibo. It was recently going to get some new amiibo. So yeah, I think it would be a good idea to have some of it. Now, what else? I think Pokemon. I think they're going to announce something about Pokemon. I don't know. Maybe Pokemon Stars. I don't think so, but maybe, or maybe it could be another Pokemon related game, like for example a Pokken Switch port. I can see that because, well, Pokken just had like a 2-year gap from now, so yeah, maybe a Pokken port, or maybe even a Mystery Dungeon game for Switch. Sounds a little bit, odd and maybe not too good for the Switch, but it's the only thing that I can think of that would be possible in this short period of time, unless they pull out the Pokemon Stars on E3, but we don't know. But a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon on Switch would be really cool. I mean, we always played them on portable systems, so the Switch is kind of portable, so it could go into it. It could really, enhance the Mystery Dungeon series. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon was great. The only thing that I don't like about Mystery Dungeon games is that at a certain point the difficulty spike just goes up like crazy. I mean, in the last Dungeon that you had to get to, spoiler, it's an old game, so sorry. In the last Dungeon you had to go and save Mew, but that Dungeon was really, really difficult. You couldn't go with any of your allies, you had to go alone. And also there were some dungeons in which there were some floors in which you could have like sandstorm or hail, or even Pokemon from the opposite type that your main character was. So yeah, that was like really annoying. The thing I liked about it was the side quests, sort of, and also the way of befriending the Pokemon. Not only just going and battling them. No, you could also like make side quests for them, or for like their pre-evolutions, and then you get the quest for its main evolution, and you could also like use mega forms, like Mega Charizard X or Y. So yeah, I hope they implement that more if they plan to do a Switch version of Mr. Jungian. Now, for the 3DS as a whole, I think the 3DS still has some time. I think the 3DS is not dead yet. I hope they give it at least 2 or maybe even 3 years, because a lot of people have the 3DS because it's cheap. It has a ton of games. So they could just make some more games for it. They could I don't know, I've seen some third parties still making games for the 3DS. The 3DS still has a lot to go, especially with the new 3DS. If they focus on the new 3DS, like enhancing the games that they're making by using that extra like power they have on the new 3DS, I'm sure that the games we would have on the 3DS would be a lot better. I mean, you can just see like Xenoblade Chronicles 3D. Yes, it was a Wii port. It's a really huge game, but think about this. Think about smaller games. Think about like, I don't know, a Luigi's Mansion, I don't know, F-Zero, something more GameCube era, but that can be ported into the new 3DS, something like that. I mean, we have Super NES exclusives on the Virtual Console for the new 3DS, but I think that the new 3DS has so much more potential to deal with. Like, for example, we can load Smash and Sun and Moon in seconds. In the normal 3DS, that would take like a minute or 2 minutes, so that makes a really big difference. I do think they have to optimize the games that they make for new 3DS. They even announced that Fire Emblem Warriors is coming to the new 3DS exclusively because, well, Hyrule Warriors for 3DS was like buggy as hell. It was so slow, the frame rate was so terrible. A friend of a friend told him that he was going to buy Hyrule Warriors on the 3DS, and then I said, wait, tell him that on the 3DS it's like really bad, because it's terrible. If he has a 3DS, he can't even play with it, or he can play with it, but it's a mess. And he says that, like, oh really, because he's only got like a 3DS and he wants to play this game so much, but he only has a 3DS, so he really wants to play the game. So he pre-ordered it and he's gonna play it. And I said, like, no, just tell him about the frame rate issues and all this stuff, and just make him like cancel the pre-order or something, because it's going to be a mess on normal 3DS, and it is a mess. So with the new 3DS, I think we have a lot of lost potential. The C-Stick, it's not the greatest camera stick to have, but it's decent. It does the job. It could help in a lot of ways. The back buttons, I haven't used them in a ton of games, just a few games. I think even Monster Hunter doesn't even use it. The Binding of Isaac, I think it uses them, but not so much. So yeah, if Nintendo wants the 3DS to still be alive, they have to promote. If they need the 3DS, I mean, if they want the 3DS to still be alive, they need to like get the new 3DS out there, get it on a cheaper price, maybe, I don't know, and just optimize the games for the new 3DS and make really good games, either new or ports from all consoles, because that's what people want to see, either on the 3DS or on the Switch. They want to see their old games brought back in the good way, not like a not like a Zelda Twilight Princess way, because that sort of remaster was, let's face it, it was kind of lazy. It was kind of just off. It was a last minute request from, I don't know, Aonuma or something to give them time. It wasn't what a remake or a remaster in HD should be, and also they forced us in America to buy it with the Amiibo on physical copy, and the Wolflink Amiibo didn't come out separately for digital owners. A friend of mine downloaded the game because his disc collector on the WiiU is just out, because he lives near the sea and that stuff. So he bought the digital version, and he couldn't play he couldn't play the Cape of Shadows and have the exclusive Breath of the Wild. That you can have Wolflink on Breath of the Wild. So yeah, he was like, oh man, you're so lucky and all that. But yeah, I think if they're gonna be making remasters or remakes either on Switch or on 3DS, they need to make it like good remasters and remakes. So I think that's all for my Nintendo Direct predictions. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll make a reaction video if I can. We'll speak tomorrow about it. That's gonna be all for today. Don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all tomorrow. So bye.